What's up guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be giving a quick overview of the current state of Star Wars Battlefront 2015's lobbies and its player base. Many videos have been made recently about returning to Battlefront for fun and seeing what it's like, so that will not be the focus of my video. Instead, I'm going to share more of the personal information regarding the player base and how, if you're interested, you can easily get back into the community. For starters, the Battlefront community has lived way longer than it should have. I say should because EA released a supposedly better, even more fun version in Battlefront 2, yet somehow the Battlefront 2015 community has stayed strong for over 5 years now. I think there are many reasons for that, but I think people just love the overall clean feel and how customizable individual characters are in Battlefront 2015. What is there not to love about being able to create an incredibly specialized and personal trooper? While the community may still be alive, it is still very much smaller than it was back in the old days. I play PS4, so I'm not speaking out of experience when I say the PC community is very quiet right now. And while the Xbox community is also quiet, it is far more active than the PC community. However, the PS4 community is still running strong, with most 40-player modes running a full lobby or two at most times of day, especially during the evenings. The smaller modes like Drop Zone and Cargo usually have multiple lobbies running, with Cargo being the more populated of the two. Heroes vs. Villains still has a faithful following, so if that's your mode, then you'll still find that running strong. I don't really play any of the other modes, so I can't say what they're like, but I do believe they're fairly quiet. Now I'm going to talk quickly about all the different DLCs. For the Outer Rim, you will be able to find games fairly frequently, as it is home to the well-loved mode of Extraction with its fantastic maps. However, for all the other DLC maps, you will be very hard-pressed to find a game on a given day. But there is hope. Let me introduce you to WayGood, formerly known as WayGood Bro, who is dedicated to keeping Star Wars Battlefront 2015 alive. He started a Discord server back in October of 2019 and has grown to over 1,500 members since then. His dedication, along with others on the server, is probably half the reason the community still exists. All that to say, this year he organized events to bring back the DLC modes. He started Bespin Fridays, Death Star Saturdays, and Scarif Sundays, all at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on their respective days. People in the community know to get on at that time if they want to find a DLC lobby for the week. So even if you don't actively play Battlefront, 2 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday is the time you want to get on to find DLC modes. I'll put a link to WayGood's YouTube channel in the video description. You'll be able to find a link to join his Discord from there. At this point, be warned that in any mode you play, you're going to find people who have been playing non-stop for the past 5 years now, and so they've become absolute beasts at the game. Go check out WayGood's montages and you'll see what I mean. As for the state of the lobbies, you'll find that explosive shot and scatterguns are as annoying as ever, especially on modes like Cargo. The EE4 and EE3 are more powerful than ever and more annoying than ever with the perfection of Strike Pack, Cronus, and Titan scripts over the past few years. However, on the smaller maps, the EE4 shouldn't give you too much trouble if you know how to fight it, as I explained in my previous video. Now I'm going to talk about the competitive scene. At the moment, the comp scene is as small as it's ever been. 2 tourneys happened over the course of December, one Drop Zone, which I was a part of, and the other was mixed mode and smaller. Between the 2 tourneys, there were a total of 12 teams, so they weren't particularly large. For comparison, this last spring, Touch Gaming hosted a $2,000 cargo tournament, which attracted some 32 teams, with about 150 players total. Obviously, the competitive player base has shrunk dramatically since then. However, I do have hope for the competitive scene, as over 50 players have registered to play in the next tournament. And the remaining player base is extremely dedicated to the game, which I think is demonstrated in this clip here.
One, but Stook will turn him out. Vanaran, top ship, Casty. Hobo, up under the tarp. Casty will get 2. Can he make it 3? Oh my goodness gracious! Casty, able to get 4 there.
If you do jump back into Battlefront 2015, I would recommend not jumping straight into competitive, as the few remaining players are absolute beasts and will eat you alive. Instead, head over to WayGood's YouTube channel, which is linked in the description, and join his Discord via the link provided there. Community events are hosted periodically, and see if you can participate in some of those. People on WayGood's server are extremely friendly, and you'll be welcomed in. The community does continue to get smaller as time goes on, so we're happy to welcome anyone back to the game. and with the PS5 being backwards compatible, I have high hopes the community will stay strong for a while yet. Battlefront 2015 is an incredible game, with probably the cleanest, most enjoyable feel of any game I've ever played. So I hope this video inspired you to return to Battlefront, and as always, thanks for watching.